It is God who works in you. It's not you working it out on your own and say, thanks, God. No, it's God providing the power and the wisdom and the ability, and the things happen and you go, wow, thank you, God. That wasn't me, but I'm partnering with you to get this worked out. We have to renew our mind every day. Do you know all the things that bombard our mind to take us off being stayed on God? Seriously, some of you have told me where you work. Now, I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that come against us that try to bombard our minds to keep it off focusing on God. We have to renew our minds daily. We have to decide, God, am I going to do your will or are you going to do mine? Yours or mine? When you do God's will, it's always blessing. It's always increase. It's always joy and peace that comes into your life. When you do God's will, He says, that's what I promise. Now, if you think you're doing God's will and it becomes hard, it becomes difficult, not that there's moments that we don't persevere, but if it's always that way, if it's always hard, if it's never meaningful, if it's always challenging, we're just going to make it, I believe you've just bought into religion. Because in relationship, even the persevering is joyful. Because you see a goal out there that you know you're a son or a daughter of the King, and He says, listen, I'm going to bring this about, but you got to hang with me and hang in there, and we're going to do it. Even the journey is joyful, because that's how Jesus walked. So it might be painful in the moment, but joy comes in the morning. And if it's always hard, it's always gloomy, and it's always difficult, you bought into religion, that is not relationship with Jesus. Do you know that your emotions are options that are presented to you, that you can choose whether or not you would like to have that option, or you can choose for another option? Late breaking news, huh? I feel this way, therefore I am. No, you're not. That's an option presented to you. I feel depressed this morning. Well, that was an option presented to you. You going to stay depressed all day or not? I feel angry in this moment. Well, that's an option presented to you. You're going to get God's peace and perspective. You're going to stay angry. I feel sad this morning. Well, that's an option presented to you, but are you going to stay that way? Are you going to get happy? Just an option. But this world has made it seem like it's fact. That since it's presented to me, then I guess it's truth, and I guess I need to be that way. That is a lie. It's a lie. Emotions are just options that are given to us. And we can decide whether or not that's a good option or a God option.